exciting 5-setter over MSOE here today. Nick Stash, just talk about the win.
It was just fun. Like, it was a hard game. We didn't start off like the strongest, but we came back. Third set, I don't know how we came back, but we had a huge comeback win in the third set, and it was just up from there. Like, yeah, we dropped the fourth set, but I felt like we had that energy the whole time.
Treku-san, can you talk about that set? You look like you were dead in the water was it the third? You were down, I think, 6 maybe. What changed?
I don't know. Our coach just told us to find the fight, and we just had to find grit and just do our thing, and we found a win.
The first, you had a couple of these that went over 25. Can you just talk about mindset and how you stay focused when you get into like the mid-20s and you're shooting towards 30? What is it like? What is it like keeping your focus in marathon sets?
I try to like keep my breath, like deep breaths every once in a while when we're in between points. Deep breaths, keep up with like what's going on. Since I gotta call the offense, I gotta like make sure I know what everybody's doing. You, Trent?
For me, it's just like coming in as a defensive specialist. I have to like make my serve and make sure to like stay wide and just remembering like technique. I think is like really important.
Talk about defensive specialists. How about one of the plays you made in the fifth set here that you got to it and somehow it found an open area on the back line?
I don't know. There was a hole in the block. I just sat there and it came right to me and it went straight over.
What are some other things that you looked at in this match that you felt were the difference when it was so close? It seemed like it was back and forth every set.
I just felt like we were playing harder at points. Like, we had the energy in the fifth set, and I think that's what took over. We started off with a good run in the beginning, and then that ending run where Trent had that dig and Derek had that dig, I think that was huge.
Can you hear, when you talk about crowd involvement, men's volleyball has been able to generate some energy here at the State-Off. Do you feel that energy?
Yeah.
You get to the fifth set here, do you feel that in the crowd?
Definitely feel that.
Definitely. We asked all of our friends from school, classmates, everybody to just come out and watch our game and just help support us. Sabres supporting Sabres. So.
And how big was it to come back after Tuesday to come back and get a big conference win here against an opponent you haven't won very much against over time?
Yeah, it's huge. Always good to be at MSOE, as we've always had like that back and forth since I've been here. So that was a big one.
You got a day off and you got 2 more on Saturday. Thoughts on Saturday coming up.
It's going to be a tough game. We play Loris, who's a tough opponent. Stevens Point's just as tough. Played them earlier in the year, so they know what we're doing a little bit. We know what they're doing. So it's just going to be a tough day.
Always a great feeling when you come away with a 5-set victory, isn't it?
Oh yes, for sure.
Marian wins in 5 over MSOE. You can find out more about Marian men's volleyball at saberathletics.com.